I'll just start off with give everybody a description. We're on a house call here, meeting with a nice patient and the caregiver, Mrs. Wall. The patient is Mr. Wall. He's about 77. He just had his birthday, and Mrs. Wall's been trying to help to take care of him here for the last at least 5 years. He's had Alzheimer's.
Yes.
And a reason we're making a home visit in the interview is that I think Mrs. Wall can share some of her experiences that she's had with Mr. Wall and help other people deal with similar problems.
Okay.
What can you tell us about your daily routine, or is there a daily routine?
First of all, I have to tell everybody, these are not crazy people. And they have a problem with remembering, but they're still very independent. And I can get my husband to do just about anything if I allow him to think it's his idea. So in other words, I'm not taking over.
Right.
And the mind will go and come with him. There's times when he's very clear, and he knows exactly what's happening. And then there's other times he doesn't know. He doesn't even remember his own name. He doesn't know how to stand up. He'll crawl. He doesn't know how to chew. So, you know, you have to just look at him and figure it out. Whatever you're going to do for him that day, see how much can he do.
Right.
And whatever he can't do, then you better figure out how to improvise for that.
Okay. Let's talk about basic things from day to day, like how does he have any special needs or weight that he likes to eat or has to be fed, or how do you deal with the feeding routine with your husband?
Well, when we get up first thing in the morning, I like to give him a bath when he first gets up. If he wants to take a bath whenever he first get up, I'll give him one. But if he tells me I've already had a bath, I don't need another one, then I'll feed him. Wash his face, I'll give him the washcloth and I'll let him wash his face. Whichever way he does it, it's okay with me. And then he'll eat. And we'll talk about a few things, and I turn the radio on so he can hear music or whatever. And then he's ready to relax, and he'll let me give him a bath. But if he still isn't ready, I change his pants because he is in diapers now. Okay. And I explain to him, if I don't change your diaper, you're going to get sores. So if I reason with him and use some logic with him, he'll allow me to do that. Now, once I get those pants off, bath time.
Gotcha.
So you have to sort of work it around him.
Right. Do you take him into a shower or a tub or just a sponge bath?
I was able to give him, we had a walk-in shower put in, and I was able to take him down to do that.
Okay.
But I couldn't do that anymore because he'd go downstairs, our shower's in the basement, and he'd lay on the floor. And we have the little places where you can sit.
Right.
But he wouldn't sit. He'd sit right down on the floor or lay on the floor in the shower. So that meant I had to get in the shower with him in order to give him a bath. So when it got to that point, I give him a sponge bath.
I see.
And then if there's days when he's good, where he understands what I'm trying to say to him, and he really understands it, then I can take him down and give him a shower.
So you're very flexible with the way you do it.
Yeah.
You get through the day that way.
Because we don't have a certain set time for him to eat. If he's hungry, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, then he eats 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Because during the daytime, maybe he just doesn't want it.
Are there any special foods that he likes more than others?
Candy. Oh, he loves candy.
And you basically give him as much as he wants, or how do you deal with that?
No, I give him 1 or 2 pieces.
Okay.
And if he doesn't want to eat food for me, I'll bribe him.
Okay.
I tell him, I said, okay, I've got some candy for you. One of the boys, for his birthday, bought him a big bag of peppermint candy. And he saw that, and oh, he was in 7th heaven because he had all of this candy.
Right.
He loves chocolate the best, but chocolate is a no-no.
What happens when he has chocolate?
He has diarrhea for days.
And then it's a big problem.
Yes.
Cleaning.
Yes, yes.
Okay. How about drinking? Is he able to drink fluids okay, too? Or?
There are days he can drink fluids just as good, and then there's other days it's like he doesn't know what to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
And you put the glass to his mouth and it dribbles down. So that's straw time.
I see. Okay.
I bought the little glasses that have the little bib
Mm-hmm.
on the mouth.
Oh.
And sometimes he'll use that.
Mm-hmm.
And then other times, it seems like he enjoys the straw much better.
I see.
And I don't know why, but he enjoys the
Seems
straw.
like it's easier for him.
Yes, uh-huh.
Now, I know along the lines of feeding, how about giving him his medication? Are there any problems with that?
If the medicine is liquid, I can give it to him, and he'll take it. If it's a pill, he doesn't want it.
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't watch him close, he'll get rid of that pill.
I see.
If it's a capsule, I can open it, and I'll put it in applesauce.
I see.
Usually he'll go for the applesauce. Sometimes he doesn't want the applesauce. He just doesn't want it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll find something else that he'll take it in.
Okay. What about, then he is getting his pills, and
Oh, yes.
things are okay in that regard. You mentioned earlier about his continence. How long has he had problems controlling his bladder and bowel? Or is he completely unable to, or are there times where he might be able to?
No, he's not able now.
Mm-hmm.
If I take his diaper off and I set him on the bedside commode, it's like he gets antsy.
I see.
He doesn't want to sit there.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to get up and he's got to move. He's got to go. He's got to do. And whenever he does that, well, then he just does everything on the floor. But he won't sit that long.
Okay, so it's been a few years that he's had trouble concentrating on the toilet or whatever. Okay. And you're dealing with that mostly with
Diapers.
the diapers. Any problem with the skin care that way? How do you?
I have lotion and I have Vaseline. I like Vaseline the best for the diaper.
Okay.
For the diaper area. And after I wash him up good, then I do him like I did my babies. I just massage that Vaseline all over the place.
Right, right, okay. That seems to work out okay for you.
It works better because if he happens to pee on himself, it doesn't soak down to the skin because the Vaseline doesn't allow it. So it's the cheapest thing that you can get, but for me, it's the best.
Okay. I notice that there aren't any carpets in the house at this time.
Oh, no, they're up. I had to put them up.
Okay. What was the special reason that you had to do that?
Because he tripped over.
He tripped it. Okay, that's mostly because of his glaucoma.
Yeah.
He can't see.
And another thing he'd do, if they were on the floor and he saw them, he'd pick them up and he'd fold them up and he'd stick them wherever he wanted to stick them. So he never allowed them to stay on the floor.
Anything else that he likes to pick up and fold or tear down?
I have chair covers, and if he was downstairs now, he'd have every one of these chair covers off. And the table, he wouldn't want the table sitting there, so he'd probably turn the table upside down. I know this sounds like make-believe, but it is the truth. He has to fix things.
Okay. So he always seems to feel better working his hands.
Yes.
I remember you told me once about a dresser you had.
Oh, yes. He tore the dresser completely apart, but it was like a box. And after he got all the sides just about off of it, it was just the top and the two sides. And then there was a piece of wood on the outside. And he turned the dresser upside down and he'd get in it like it was a choo-choo train or something. He'd sit in it.
Oh, okay.
And then after he'd sit in it for a while, he'd get stiff and he couldn't get back out.
Oh, wow.
So then I had to get him out. But he loved it.
Okay. So that was a revelation that he made his own entertainment with the dresser.
So the one time I went in and he was just so stiff until I wasn't sure I'd be able to get him out. So I just tore the dresser up completely and got rid of it.
Okay. Now, with his clothes, I know he needs help dressing, of course, and
yes.
You mentioned other times you doing a lot of sewing with clothes and linens. What's going on in that department?
This is an example. He will take a sheet and he will tear that sheet every way that he can. I sewed it down this side. Now please don't feel sorry for him because I have other sheets, but I said I would use these up.
Right.
until there's nothing left to sew. And in order to protect the mattress, what I do, I have plastic covers for the mattress. But whenever he gets in the mood, he tears the plastic
Now,
up too.
when he's tearing up mattress covers or pads or linen, what do you do?
I will ask him, why are you doing that? And he said, do what? And I said, why are you tearing that up? And he'll say, I didn't do that. Somebody else did it.
Okay.
So I asked him, I said, now, you know, I said, I don't have money to replace everything. I know. So I'll make the bed up over again. And while I'm there, he's just as nice as he can be. I walk out of the room, he's right back at it again.
Okay.
I put paper up there so he could tear the paper up. I think he enjoys tearing the sheets up.
How about his clothing? Does he leave it alone? His shirts or trousers?
No. Some people from down the church want to come. And one night he was downstairs and my grandson was here. And he was talking to both of them, the two grandsons. And he decided it was too hot. So he took his clothes off. And he's standing there in his birth suit. Somebody else knocked on the door, and he went to open the door with no clothes. He doesn't see anything wrong with that.
Sure.
But that's what he does. And,
Yeah.
I'll ask him, I said, are you too warm? No, I'm okay. But he still would take the clothes off.
Okay.
So I don't have a reason for that. I can't find a reason for it. His pajamas, he'll tear them up if he feels like it. He likes to pop buttons.
Okay.
Oh, he'll pop a button in a minute.
Do you have buttons on any of his clothing now, or?
His pajamas.
Oh,
he
his
still has
pajamas.
buttons.
Okay.
And whenever he pops the buttons off, I put the buttons back on. So he just has to do it over again.
Keep up with it.
Oh, yes.
Okay, good. What about, you mentioned sometimes at night with difficulty sleeping. Now, he has a kind of a routine he goes through at night.
Oh, yes. He's going to wake up between 12 and 12:30. And he's going to do whatever he does through the night. Sometimes he'll work through the night until 4:35, 5:30 in the morning. And I'll go in the room and I'll say to him, aren't you tired? I'll go before then. Aren't you tired? And he'll say, he's talking to different people that he worked with. And he's telling them what to do. He's giving these people orders. And he'll say, well, we'll be finished with this in a few minutes. So if you just let me finish, then I'll get these guys to do whatever it is he's working on.
He worked at the street department for years. So
Yes.
he's more or less on duty at the street department at night. Is that every night then?
Just about every single night he works. So I found if I try to make him lay down, he can become very angry at times. And when he becomes angry, now I'm not afraid of him. I don't think he would ever hurt me. But I know when to back off and leave him alone.
Right.
Because if he said, like the other night, he was putting a pipe down. And he had to finish that because they just had a little bit more to do. And I said to him, well, you've been working for a long time. Well, that's okay. Whenever I get through, then I'll lay down. So he wasn't hurting anything, he wasn't hurting anybody, and he wasn't hurting himself.
So while he's at work at night, in his mind, you're
I'm watching.
up with him.
I'm watching.
When do you ever get your
listening.
sleep?
When he goes to sleep.
So you sleep when he sleeps?
Yeah, during the
basically.
daytime, I'll do what I have to do, and then I'll take me a quick nap. But
I see.
other than that, no, I have to listen to see what he's doing.
Right.
So.
Has there ever been a time where he gets so occupied he wants to leave the house, or?
In the beginning, whenever the mind was really getting ready to go, I had not taken his keys away from him yet. And he got in the car and he drove down on High Street.
Okay.
So my grandson and I were going all over the place looking for him. Well, we did find him. So that was the time I decided, okay, I've got to get these keys away from him. He became very upset when I
Sure.
took the keys.
Sure.
But I explained to him, I said, look, I said, you can't see. And if you hit somebody, I said, what would you do?
Right, right.
Well, he felt bad about that, so he didn't want to take a chance on me. Now, after I took the keys, there used to be a store down on High Street, and he used to go there all the time. So I wasn't paying any attention to him because he was in the house. My grandson was in the house here. And about 5 minutes later, I missed him. So we're going all over the house looking for him. He wasn't here. And he had, this was on a Sunday, he was going down to the store.
I see, just like the old days.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he was, he got to the store, and he was walking down the steps at the store because nobody was there. The store is closed. And he fell, and he cut his hand. And after he cut his hand, he put his hand up to his face, and I thought for sure he had cracked his skull, but it was just blood from the hands.
I see.
So then I told my grandson, I said, you've got to watch him a little bit closer. And that's when I started walking around with keys in my pocket. I locked the door.
Yeah, he's usually satisfied if the door's locked. He doesn't try to.
No, he still
break the door
tries.
down or
He still
knocks or-
tries.
yeah.
Yeah. And another time, I just knew he was upstairs. I just knew he was okay. He did not have any clothes on. He had an undershirt on. He had his diaper on, and he had socks on. He took the sheet and wrapped himself up in the sheet. He looked like Mahatma Gandhi going down the street.
Is that right?
He was going to the store again. The neighbors saw him, this little naked man going down the street. They called the police. There was 3 cruisers trying to pick this man up. But one of the neighbors knew him, and she took him in the house. And about that time, I came up the street, and I asked some young guys that was working on their car if they saw a little man wrapped in a sheet, and they told me where he was.
Yes, okay.
And the police pulled up behind me. It's almost like, what's happening? Why weren't you watching this man? And I explained to him that he had Alzheimer's and that he just got out. And, well, that was all right. But he comes to the door, and he's just smiling. He said, you know, I went to the store, and there aren't any stores around here anymore. He still wasn't aware that he was naked.
There you go. Right, right. Well, at least you had good neighbors, it sounds like.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
neighbors have been helpful.
And the neighbors, they do, they watch.
Right, right. How about if you're sleeping and he's waking up upstairs? There's I noticed you had a door and you have a kind of a warning system.
I put a lock on it.
There you go.
Because if he starts coming down the steps and he falls because he can't see,
Right.
then that's a big problem. I usually am a light sleeper, but if I've been up, say for a couple of days, watching him off and on, I haven't got really a good 8 hours sleep, so I'm tired and I might really zonk out.
Yeah.
And I don't want that to happen,
No, that's
where
right.
something happens to him and I'm asleep. So whenever he wants to come out of the room, he pulls on this door like he's going to break it off the hinges. Well, that's enough to wake me up.
And then you go up and escort him down or whatever.
Yeah. And then I can take care of him, get in there, let him know I'm still here. And first thing he'll say is, I thought everybody had gone and left me.
There you go.
So maybe
And
he
you
wakes up
reassure him,
afraid,
yeah.
yeah.
Does he know who you are?
Yes, he does.
He still knows you?
Yeah, he still knows me.
Wow.
Now, some of the kids, he doesn't remember exactly who they are. He'll
I
call
see.
them by a different name. But with me, he remembers me.
Well, that's really nice that he still remembers you. Maybe we should take a break and show the stairs that she's lined up with the white markers. That's to help when you do escort him down. That
Yes,
you can
yes.
Get a view of the
But
stairs.
what he does when he's going back up, he reaches down and he peels one off.
He peels those off. yeah.
Uh-huh. So you have to replace.
We'll show that in a minute. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if we've covered everything I wanted to. Oh, I mentioned, I want to have you talk more about the way a lot of people with Alzheimer's, you mentioned about the keys in the car, but sometimes they'll pick things up and they get lost or misplaced. Have you had any problems that way?
Yes, his, let's see, his discharge from the service. insurance papers, important papers, our license, marriage license. He got rid of those. I can't find them anyplace.
You mentioned a microwave and a television set.
Oh yeah, that's whenever he was really getting into the Alzheimer's. I don't know if there's sounds that they can't stand. And I don't know if when the microwave was on, it made a sound when it was cooking, and he didn't like that. I don't have any idea what it was.
Hard to say, yeah.
But he took the cart, it's on a cart, and he opened the door, and he took it to the door and just threw it out.
Threw it out.
And that was the microwave.
Okay.
Now the TV, he's gonna fix the TV, so he moved the cart and just threw the TV on the floor.
What was your reaction when he did that?
I said, why did you do that? And he says, I don't know. And then he looked at me and he says, you know, everything that happens, you blame it on me.
Right.
So it could have been somebody else, and it wasn't him.
Right.
So when he says that, I said, okay. But now, let me be honest with you. In the beginning, this man would pop in and out of it.
Yeah.
By that I mean, he wouldn't have any recollection of anything. And then there was times he was just as clear as a bell. So that threw me off because I'm wondering, are you pretending? What are you doing?
It's kind of like he's in and out of focus with it the first year or two.
Yeah. And I couldn't get a grip on it because the man never drank that much. He'd smoke a cigar every now and then. It was not a regular thing. He was on the golf course all the time. He loved playing golf.
Okay.
He loved eating salad, so it wasn't that he was eating a lot of garbage.
No. He just was a healthy guy, like
Yes.
a lot of people with Alzheimer's, and lived long enough to get this dreadful illness.
So I didn't want to believe it. I couldn't face the fact that he did have it. And once and I did have to finally realize that he had it, I wouldn't argue with a child because this is what he's done. He's regressed to a child. So he really doesn't know he's done it. And then another thing that makes me feel so bad about people that have Alzheimer's, when he comes back, he says, you know, it would be better if I was gone. He says, because then you wouldn't have so much trouble. And I said, well, it could have been me instead of you.
So he'll talk real lucidly at times like that.
And he'll say he's sorry. He's sorry. But he doesn't have any control over this.
Right.
So to get mad, rant and rave, it does not make sense.
And I don't suppose a lot of the medicines really can control this. It's just...
I don't think so.
I think this is usually the best way with Alzheimer's. Take care of it the way you've been doing it.
Yeah, and have patience with him.
How do you get your own strength? This is a very, very difficult...
I pray. I pray.
Right.
And the Lord listens. And when I get impatient, that's whenever I go straight to Almighty God. And I tell him, okay, I'm tired, and I don't know what to do.
Do you have worries if something were to happen to you? What would happen with your husband? Or?
No, I don't, because God will take care of that too.
Good.
I have to look at it that way. I can't sit up and think about what's going to happen tomorrow because nobody has that in their control. So as long, and I do ask the Lord to let me live, give me my health and strength so I can continue to take care of him. But you know, so many people will say it's too much for you. For me by myself, it would be too much.
Right.
But I'm not by myself. And I'm not a holy roller now.
No, I know what you're saying.
I'm just saying that I'm aware that Almighty God does exist and he will help you.
Right.
And that's who I rely on for my help.
Well, that's wonderful.
But Dr. Wilkins, I have to tell you another thing. I'm the mother of 14 children, but I raised 13. And God sure gave me patience with them.
That's what I was going to come to. have such good experience to deal with this at this time of your life?
Because
That
of
was
children.
Children
Because
help.
of children, yes. So I think he was preparing me that way too.
Do you think there would ever be a time for nursing home placement?
Not as long as I live and I'm able. I have to put it that way. As
Right.
long as I'm alive and I'm able to take care of him, he won't go into a nursing home.
Right.
The nursing homes may be good, and I'm not saying anything against them. I just don't think they have enough help.
Right.
And see, with him, he can get ornery at times. Like I said, if he's not ready for a bath, we don't have a set time for the bath.
I think you've discovered the most important thing, flexibility.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if he's not ready to eat, okay. He doesn't have to eat right now. He can eat whenever he's ready.
And if he were to get extremely mad with you?
Well, I just leave him alone.
And then
I go back. I go back.
And he forgets it.
Yeah, he's forgotten it. I bring him a piece off him. I give him some candy or I give him cookies. And if you give him candy or cookies or something like that, oh, he's happy as a little lark.
There you go. Right.
So, but the only time he really gets mad with me is when it's bath time, and he doesn't really want it at that time.
Okay. Any questions you have for us today?
No, I just hope and pray to God you'll live as long as, well, I want you to live longer than we do, but I want you there because I need you.
Well, I appreciate that. I was going to say, this has been very gracious of you to have time for an interview.
Oh,
We're going to
that's
help
okay.
a lot of people. We didn't want to disturb Mr. Wall because we know that she knows him the best, and he's had a rough night at work and he's resting. It's probably best not to disturb him at this time.
If you could, you want to come back?
We could do that,
Okay.
but we will take a video of the staircase.
Okay,
because
that's
I'm quite
fine.
impressed with
That's
that
fine.
before we
Yeah.
leave. Okay.
And if you want to peek in on him,
We could
because
do that
I've got
and
him
see.
all covered up and,
Okay. He might get disturbed with cameras though, I think.
well, if he pays attention to it.
Yeah.
I can't really tell.
Okay.
So, now he doesn't have a shave because he didn't want to shave. He says that's all I do.
I know before we finish up, that's probably I wanted to talk to you about one other thing, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned it. Tell us about when he didn't like to be shaved. I mean, you
Well, he
mentioned,
still doesn't.
and you had something about one side of the
Yeah,
face. That,
he laid on one side, and I was able to shave that side. And now, once in a while, I said, turn over. And he said, no. And he didn't.
Mhm.
So he had one side of his face shaved. But hey, I let that go. And then later, I went back and shaved the other half.
Right.
But it's a matter of just doing it when they're ready. Now, if you've got 101 things to do, a lot of people won't be able to do it like
Right.
that.
Right. But I think that's the key to success, that flexibility that you have.
And see, there's just him and I, and I can gear my time around him.
Okay. Well, we thank you.
You're more than welcome. Now, if you want to go look at the stairs, the way I've had to do those.
Yeah. About the chair.
Okay.
Why that chair's like that in front of the stairs.
Okay, the chair's there, so when he comes down the steps, he'll have something to hold on to. And he'll bend over and he'll feel the chair. He knows the chair's there, so I try not to change anything up too much.
We'll go sneak upstairs then.
Okay. Sheets, blankets, and everything up here that I need on a shelf like. Okay. This door, I had to put this type of lock on it so that if he gets ready to come out, I can hear him trying to come out. And the radio is for noise because if he hears noise, he's okay. Hey, Wendy, Dr. Wilkins here to see you.
Come on
See.
in. How you doing, Mr. Wall?
How you doing there?
How you? I'm okay. How are you?
How's it going?
Real good. You getting to sleep here? You gotta go to work later tonight. That's nice.
I'm supposed to go out.
You better get some more sleep before you go, though. That's good.
See? Says he doesn't know whether he's going or not.
Oh, you're not sure yet? Well, you decide later what you want to do. That's okay. How's your wife treating you?
Oh, fine.
Pretty fair?
She's pretty.
You don't want to trade her in, do you?
No.
No.
Who bit this ball, Wendy?
In a little corner like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did that?
There's a bit of a bite in it.
Don't know.
You don't know.
Who did? Oh,
He
did
did.
he? Oh.
See, you put a hole.
Looks like it belongs there. He likes to play with this ball too, doesn't he? He's a
At times, it gives him something to do.
good. He's got a nice, like almost like a basketball court here. Yeah. Well, we're not going to let you keep you awake too long here. We're going to let you rest. You need to get some sleep. You're a hard worker. Okay?
Thank you.
You take it easy now. Okay. Nice to see you again.
Same to you.
Okay. You have a good one.
Now, I just saw you the other morning, too.
That's right.
Okay, well, this stays in here. This is
Oh,
it.
that stays there. That's
Yeah.
it. Right.
And I have the rods for drapes, and I have those, but I have to keep them down because he will pull them down.
He pulls the drapes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and here's where he's took the strips off the paneling.
So he kind of likes those strips too and pulls them off too.
This is his work,
I see.
and he takes this off.
I see. That strip pretty good there.
And this over here, my son he put it back.
Oh, there's another strip he's found, huh?
Yeah, he'll take it out so I can stick it back in. He broke this off. So whatever he can get his hands
get
on.
to it, huh?
Yeah. And he took the strip off of here.
So he likes that molding. Pull that off
Oh yeah.
and works with it.
So any place he can get his fingers, he can get a grip.
Right.
He's gonna. And we had wall-to-wall carpeting on this floor, and
Yeah.
because of the little accidents that happened,
Yeah.
had to get them up.
Better to keep it. Then he doesn't want to tear the carpet up either for you.
Oh, but he does. He's
Feels it. Or...
he's picking something off the floor. He got a splinter in his finger the other day from working here, and I had to get the splinter out.
Got a nice view. Nice neighborhood view. Will you take it easy?
Yes, if you do the same.
Okay. Nice to see you again.
Nice to be here.
Okay.
Okay, now, do you believe everything you know?
Easy now.
Okay, now this I have my supplies here so that I
Pretty well
don't
organized,
have to run up and down the steps to get
That's
it.
good. That's good.
And the radio, like I said,
That keeps, as long as that's on, he rests with that on.
yeah, it's like noise.
Restful noise.
He needs the noise.
Good exercise up and down.
Oh yes, I get plenty.
Keeps you in good shape. Okay.
The nurse was worried about him because of his breathing, and we get him into the examining room and lay him down on the carts, the whatever you call it, so that he can, be rested up when the doctor comes in. And the doctor came in, Dr. Habib?
Habib, yeah.
Okay. And he says to my husband, can you stand up? And he helped my husband to get on the little footstool, and my husband turned around, got on the footstool, and came down on the floor, and he says, can you bend for me? My husband did one of the most beautiful knee bends you ever saw. He came down, he did a knee bend, and he stood right back up. I couldn't do that if my life depended on it.
They surprised you.
And Dr. Habib looked at me and he says, what's the matter with him? He wasn't breathing hard, and he had just done a knee bend. So I said to the nurse, can you believe that?
Mm-hmm.
I know Dr. Habib thought I was crazy. Dr.
Whatever.
Wilkins, you would have thought I was crazy if you would have seen what that man did. You would not have believed that he was that bad.
You never know with this.
So it's scary. I worked in a hospital where I've heard doctors say, well, that's Dr. Mom, because they're bringing their kids in for every little thing. And with him, if the doctor didn't really know him, he'd swear up and down I was making up things about him.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't. I believe everything people tell me, because I know.
say,
It's like a spinning top. You see
Yeah.
a different thing. Have a good day.
you too.